Greetings and welcome to the Lafayette community. Behind me we have Scott Hall, which houses the Advising and Co-Curricular Programs office. My office is here on the second floor. What we're going to do today is talk to you a little bit about what goes on in this building and how we can serve and be a resource to you. So come on in. Okay, so currently we're on the second floor of Scott Hall, which houses our dean structure. So as a first year student, you're a part of this advising network that includes your faculty advisor, your dean, partner, and peer mentor. So within the dean structure, every year that you're in college, you will have a dean that will help you and serve as backup to your academic advisor throughout the 4 years that you're here. As I mentioned before, I'm the dean of first year students, so what you can expect from me is a lot of just help in terms of helping you navigate the different resources that are available to you, as well as just navigating college and the curriculum overall. I serve as a backup, as I mentioned, to your academic advisor, who helping you kind of get through some of the difficult situations that you might go through, as well as monitor your academic progress to ensure that you're doing everything that you need to do to be successful here at the college.
Well, I reached out to Dean Morris when I was struggling academically and just needed that advice, and it definitely helped. I think he's there to provide that support if you need it. An academic advisor for me is a professor who's going to help you explore your academic and career options. They're going to meet with you usually about 2 times a semester, but you can definitely meet with them more than that. You will discuss how you're doing in your classes, what you can do to improve your weaknesses and your strengths, and how you can use that to accelerate your learning in the particular field that you choose to. I'd say that through meeting with my academic advisor, I learned a lot about how the field that I thought I wanted to do was not really a good fit for me, and I was finding a different passion. And you can definitely be honest and talk to them about that, and they will be understanding and will definitely help you direct to further help or advise you in a career or academic in general. Office hours is a time and date when your professor will be available to help you. So you definitely should go to office hours when you're struggling with a class, but it doesn't hurt to go when you're not. It can also help you build a relationship with your professor, especially when you're going to need a recommendation letter. So office hours for me is more building a relationship and trust with your professor. That way when you're in class you don't feel uncomfortable, or it's just building that bond from student to professor, and I feel like that just calms you down and makes you more confident in their class. And if you are struggling in that class, your professor will be more than happy to help you during office hours, or even outside of that. You can definitely schedule an appointment with them and meet with them as often as they're available and you're available. So a syllabus is a basic rundown of your professor's expectations, usually exam dates, due dates, what your grades will be composed of, what you should be doing in class, and any additional information your professor wants you to know. It's really important to read that. And what I would say is look at the due dates and get an agenda or something that just keeps track of when those due dates need to be completed. Finding a job on campus does require you to reach out and actually look for yourself, but a really useful tool is on the Lafayette webpage or under career services. You can see job postings and the requirements. Some will ask you for your resume, and you can just go through there and see what fits you. And you can always ask that particular employer to go talk to them and see for more information about if you can actually do this. For me, getting a job wasn't that particularly difficult, because you basically, if you want a job, you have to email a lot and seek out these opportunities. Going back to building a relationship with your professor, if you're close to that professor, they might actually offer you a research opportunity. This summer, I'm doing research with the bio department. So how I got that was because I participated in a program called Science Horizons. I had to apply to that beforehand, but it's basically a group of 5 people, and you meet with faculty members. You basically discuss like anything career-wise, and particularly in biology. And then at the end, they had this offering of like a research opportunity, and I accepted.
So there are a lot of different ways to get academic support already with your class deans or your campus advisors, your faculty advisor, a mentor that you've seen, someone, one of your professors. There are a lot of different ways to find support. Another really cool one is the attic. Part of the attic is that you can get tutoring from there in a lot of different classes. There's also SIs, which are supplemental instructors. They are students that will sit and learn in your classes with you, but then they've already taken the class, so they have a lot of the knowledge and information and can help you along the way to ensure that you're getting good grades and you're doing well. There's also something called the writing program, which comes out of Professor Christian Tattoo, and he has what's called Writing Associates, or WAS, and they are the ones that are a part of your FYS, your first year seminar, who help you to actually write the paper. So you're understanding what it's like to write a real college paper. They can help you understand where to do the best research. They can help you with grammar, and they also help you kind of with the flow of your papers so you know how to write them. Another really cool aspect of getting support here is you can find someone called a note taker. If you're really having some issues or struggling in a class to take notes, you can speak to someone in the attic who will match you up with someone in your class who will take notes for you, unbeknownst to them, of who you are, and then you'll be able to get a copy of their good notes.
So what you have just experienced is Scott Hall. The Advising and Co-Curricular Programs office is housed here. All 3 floors are here to help you as a student. Again, to recap, on the first floor you have scholarships and fellowships as well as health professions. On the second floor you have your deans, and on the third floor you have your attic, which houses tutoring, structured study, as well as support for student athletes and English as a second language. As you heard from Bree and Sylvia, there are a lot of things that are available to you as a student, so we hope that you take advantage of them.